Morning, the practice now, inhaling slowly and long breaths, drawing the belly in and up, preparing for the Uddiyana Bandha. And here I am exhaling deeply right to the pits of the belly, curling it in, activating the Mula Bandha at the base, drawing the perineum up. That naturally comes into the navel and the navel comes in. This is a mock in breath where I've not inhaled through the nostrils, but I've vacuumed the belly in and up, and the throat comes in last. That's the Jalandhara Bandha. The 3 lux are in, containing the breath in the body there. It's a really good practice to learning to control prana in the body. Here we come into the Nali. This is really important. You have an empty stomach, hence why this is a morning practice. And after practicing the Uddiyana Bandha, this is quite comfortable, quite easy. It draws the belly in. And here the next round is moving the Nali around, left side and right side. So it's not always the same comfort, left to right, right to left. Everybody's a little bit different. So it's a really beautiful massage for the intestines. And apparently the yogis were sent to help the men in the trenches in the World War II or World War I maybe to learn the Nali to protect their digestive systems. There's a little bit of history of you. This is the Mandukasana. This is a beautiful practice. We'll inhale first, the hands on the belly, exhaling deeply. The hands can either be in these little semi-fists or just one palm on top of the other, drawing the belly in, and then the exhale as you come over, and then releasing the breath there. Normal breathing here. And then I'm just preparing for some back bend, so I can just open up after that deep fold. So the opposition to the exhale is the deep pranic energizing posture of Ustrasana. Here I've back bended and held the breath in, and following on with a Mandukasana second round, deeply exhaling. So the inhale is deep and the exhale is deep. Here practicing keeping the breath in upon the back bend, upon inhalation. Paraka Kumbhaka is what we call this. This is why we practice all of these practices, bringing them together so we can hold stillness in our asana postures. Okay, preparing for the peacock pose, Madhurasana session 1. Using the lion breath or the Simhasana breath, fully exhaling with a little bit of grunt and a little bit of a growl. It's really a good one. It tenses the belly. For this posture, we'll be really needing to push the abdominal pressure into the elbows there. Takes me a few rounds. It's not feeling the best. I'm trying to get a little bit more height and not really quite there yet on this one. And so I release, I let it go, and do a little bit more Kriya to prepare for peacock again. So it just needs a little bit more strength, a little bit more oomph, a little more exhale, and really connecting with especially the lower region, the belly. So a little bit of belly pumping here with the Kapalabhati breath. Pulling the navel into the spine acts like a little bit of a generator pump that gives you that little short, sharp exhalation through the nostrils. There's not a lot of chest work going on here. It's all right. Inhaling here, holding the breath in. So again, just reversing all that belly exhaling that I was just doing, and bringing in the inhale. Still holding here. And exhaling, I think there. Still holding. That's good already. Learning, get a little bit of control and power over my own body and mind and breath. All right. Inhale, exhale, Mandukasana posture. This is so good for the digestive system. So this one could be done every morning. Always on an empty stomach. These are empty stomach postures and Kriya and Pranayama that I'm doing. Don't recommend any of this to be done midday or in the evening. Ustrasana, reversing the posture, opening up, drawing that belly in and up as we do in the Uddiyana Bandha. And the breath to the chest, exhale, preparing for Mayurasana. It's really nice to go straight into it if you've done all the preparation. So this one much, much stronger. Straight from Ustrasana, straight in. And having done the preparation for Peacock Mayurasana, the back bend didn't put me off at all. In fact, it was a beautiful flow and I felt much better. And then just hugging it all in, bringing it together. And again, just letting all that pressure, that abdominal pressure on the Vichaka Kumbhaka. There's in Peacock, I had my breath out for quite a bit there as I was pushing the pressure in the abdominal pressure into my elbows. So I was quite exhausted. So now it's kind of like really breathing, fast breathing here. I'm doing some Bhastrika breathing too, fast in and out, in and out, in and out, and relaxing into the deep exhalation of Madhukasana. Knowing what you're doing and feeling what Kriya that you need. This is what's important about Kriya. It's not just following a script or someone's told you or that you've got from the net. Once you learn all these different elements, you'll know what your body needs. You'll know. Here I put a bit of time lapse going on here. I go on for quite a while here with my alternate nostril breathing. And in class we've been practicing the Sudarshan Chakra Kriya. And so here in my own practice I've been doing quite a lot of belly pumping with the Nadi Shodhana. So going into that, and some vinyasa, so the physical body can shift some of that prana around the body now. So it's really good. It really energizes you, this type of Kriya. It makes you want to do jumps and hand presses. And this is again why it's good for the day, for the morning practice. It gets you ready for your day. So you're energized for your day, physically and mentally, spiritually. And finding control in your asana, calm mind, controlled body, controlled breathing. Knowing how to use your in-breath and your out-breath in times of stress in life is really, really important. You know, we deal with stress in our jobs and our home life all the time. And knowing if we're having sort of palpitations or if we're having shallow breathing, whatever, and being able to reverse that and know that we need to take time aside to breathe more deeply, more consciously. Breathing with awareness means that you really are breathing for health of your cells, cell renewal. All right, and just relaxing after my hand presses into some little twists and binds, just hugging it all in again. This is looks fast on the time lapse, but I was spending quite a bit of time in each posture. And breathing and relaxing. Finishing off with the wide fold always feels nice for me. I really love it. We've been doing it a lot in class lately as well, trying to get our fold on. And finding stillness. Again, this is on time lapse, but definitely take your time. I spent quite a long time in that posture. And then there was some Shavasana. Looked ever so quick. So daytime practice, so not so long in Shavasana. The practice was quite still and calm, and I don't need to be lying around in the middle of the day. Just my postures were nice and still, and my breathing was calm. So that prepares me for my day. Beautiful morning. I hope you've all had a beautiful day and done your yoga. Whatever it may be, it all contributes to health and longevity. Namaste, everybody.